A dildo. That's what that graphic reminds me of. A fucking dildo. Hello, you lot. The sky's puking chemical diarrhea and calling it Hurricane Erin. I'm Ken Trail, your half-cocked weather lunatic, fumbling through this blinding telly to tell you the UK's about to get screwed by a storm, juiced up on geoengineering steroids, the Atlantic's churning like a dodgy curry, with Tropical Storm Erin powering up to hurricane status by tomorrow, ready to rip through like a pissed-off dragon. But don't be fooled. This ain't just Mother Nature on a bender. Those sky-spraying bastards are pumping the atmosphere full of aluminum, barium, and probably some radioactive unicorn piss to make Erin a proper monster. Let's stumble through this forecast before I trip over my own bollocks. Erin's roaring west-northwest, already leaving a trail of misery in Cape Verde, with 9 dead and 1,500 homeless, and it's set to batter the Caribbean with waves bigger than a giant's ball bag and winds that'll shred your nan's knickers. Northern Leeward Islands, Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, they're all in for a proper hiding. But the real kicker? The sky's a toxic soup kitchen, laced with chemical trails from planes flown by globalist pricks who think they're God. This geoengineering fuckery's turning Erin into a hurricane on crack, all to keep us under their chemical thumb. For the UK, Erin's not smashing us head on, thank Christ, but its rancid leftovers are going to stink up our weather by mid-next week, say Tuesday, August 19th to Thursday, August 28th. London's baking at 24 degrees Celsius, but it feels like you're drowning in a chemical swamp, with that sprayed-on haze making every breath taste like a battery. Manchester's at 15 degrees, rain like a melted scrapyard, and winds that'll blow your pint into next week. Edinburgh's freezing at 9 degrees, with gusts that'll rip your beard off, and a sky scribbled with more chemtrail graffiti than a conspiracy nut's basement. Cardiff's slogging through 12 degrees of greasy drizzle, and Belfast's stuck at 13 under clouds that look like they've been shat out by a drone on a bender. This ain't just a storm, you brain-dead sheep. They're spraying this toxic sludge to supercharge Erin, torch our crops, and make our lungs glow like a cheap vape. Farmers are watching their fields turn to sludge or sand. Bees are keeling over like they've been snorting bleach, and we're all choking on this metallic muck while the elite cackle from their bunkers. Those sky streaks. That's not water vapour, that's a chemical cockslap from the wankers controlling the weather. When Erin's dregs limp across the Atlantic, they'll either get sucked into the jet stream to dump wind and rain on our heads, or swerve north, leaving us sweating under a high-pressure haze of engineered shite. By the bank holiday weekend, it's a gamble. Some models reckon we'll get a high-pressure ridge, serving up sunny, 26-degree vibes in the south, perfect for a barbecue if you ignore the chemical aftertaste. Others say Erin's going to drag a low-pressure shitstorm over us, turning the UK into a drenched, windy hellhole, with storms that'll make your garden look like a war zone. The Met Office claims the sunny option's more likely, but those tossers are probably neck-deep in the geoengineering racket, clinking glasses with the chemtrail pilots. So expect a mixed bag. Southern England might hit 23 degrees with showers that smell like a robot's arse, while northern spots like Newcastle and Glasgow shiver at 14 under a sky that's basically a toxic landfill. This is Ken Trail, your knackered, truth-spitting prophet, begging you to look up, grow some stones, and scream at these sky-poisoning bastards, grab a brolly, a respirator, and a bloody big sign to tell the world this geoengineering crap's gotta stop. Back to the studio, you corporate dickheads probably plotting the next chemical shower with the hurricane overlords. Please remember, people, if you watched it and you liked it, then share it so others can enjoy it as well. Please remember to check out Liam Stoneley anywhere he isn't currently banned from. Bye for now.